Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. Today we are going to see question and answers from dental materials. Moving on to question number 1. Hardness number which does not depend on the ductility of metal is KHN, VHN, RHN, BHN. The answer to this question is option A, KHN. So what are these tests? KHN is the Knoop hardness test. VHN is the Vickers hardness test. BHN is the Brinell hardness test, and RHN is the Rockwell hardness test. So the answer to this question is Knoop hardness test. Now, Brinell and the Rockwell tests are classified as macro hardness test, and they are not suitable for brittle materials. Whereas the Knoop and Vickers test are classified as micro hardness tests. Both of these tests employ loads less than around 9.8 Newton. Moving on to question number 2. When solid gets wet completely, contact angle is, they've given 4 options, 90 degree, 0 degree, 0 to 90 degree, and greater than 90 degree. The answer to this question is option B, 0 degree. So if you see, if the contact angle is less than 90 degree, the result is rise of the liquid. If the contact angle is greater than 90 degree, then the result is depression of the liquid. But in case of the contact angle, if it causes a proper wetting, then it is going to be 0 degree. So moving on to question number 3. The ability of an alloy to withstand mechanical stresses without permanent deformation is reflected by its, they've given 4 options, resilience, elastic limit or elastic strain, hardness, fatigue resistance. The answer to this question is option B, elastic limit or elastic strain. So moving on to question number 4. A fluid having constant viscosity that does not depend upon the strain rate is said to be viscoelastic, pseudoplastic, plastic, or Newtonian. The answer to this question is option D, Newtonian. So what are these Newtonian fluids? These are ideal liquids where the shear stress is proportional to the strain rate. So moving on to question number 5. Space lattice refers to interatomic movement, interatomic imbalance, arrangement of atoms, or arrangement of molecules. The answer to this question is option C, arrangement of atoms. So what is a space lattice? A space lattice can be defined as any arrangement of atoms in space in which every atom is situated similarly to every other atom. Got it? So it is nothing but the arrangement of atoms in a space, but what you'll find is everything will be having the same distance. That is, each and every atom is situated similarly to every other atom. So that is called as a space lattice. It can have a primary or a secondary bond also. So moving on to question number 6. The Knoop hardness value for amalgam is 90, 343, 67, 450. The answer to this question is option A, 90. Moving on to question number 7. The simplest alloy is a solid solution, eutectic alloy, peritectic alloy, or ternary alloy. The answer to this question is option A, solid solution. So, why a solid solution is called as a simplest alloy? See, only in a solid solution, the atoms of two metals are located in the same crystal structure, maybe like a face-centered cubic or a body-centered cubic, or also as an hexagonal close pact. So, the simplest alloy is a solid solution in which the atoms of two metals are located in the same crystal structure, such as a face-centered cubic, body-centered cubic, and hexagonal close pact. Moving on to question number 8. Ductility represents percent elongation, plastic strain, flexural stress, percentage depression. The answer to this question is option A, percent elongation. So if you see, the ductile materials show large amount of plastic deformation under tensile stresses. Usually, the deformation in ductile, that is increase in length in material, is measured in terms of percent elongation. So moving on to question number 9. Molecule with permanent dipole is oxygen, helium, liquid nitrogen, water. The answer to this question is option D, water. Moving on to question number 10. A wetting agent enhances adhesion, cohesion, surface tension, or ionic bonding. The answer to this question is option A, adhesion.